Hello guys, Football Fan Den UK. Hope you guys having a good day as we're just up and underway. We're doing a special coverage for the Africa Cup of Nations here on Fan Den to support our sister channel, Gazgo, as Gazgo is brand new and not quite ready for live match alongs just yet, as we tried it the other day, but with the channel being so new, wasn't getting any views. So here we are on Fan Den supporting our sister channel, Gazgo, and we're going to be giving some coverage to the AFCON competition as plenty of UK club players involved, and hopefully we're going to be enjoying quite a few games, guys. So let me quickly share the team news as the teams have just kicked off. There you go. As you can see, there you go. Both teams on the field as you can see, guys. Cameroon lining up with 4 at the back, 3 in midfield, and 3 up front, and Uh, Guyana lining up with 4 at the back, 5 in midfield, and 1 up front. Obviously, they're going to probably go with the uh, wing play with the 3 up front, kind of in the midfield, but also forward play. So we'll see how it goes, guys, as we're off and underway. As I say, we're going to throw in on the far side. So ball out of play on that far side for a throw in. Time. Oh, we've got a strong challenge on that far side. You have to bear with me, guys, as I'm quite new to the Africa Cup of Nations. I've watched bits of it before, but I've never watched it as in depth as we plan to watch it this season. So, quite a bit for me to learn to improve my knowledge of African football, and that's partly why we're doing this competition on Fanden as well. Stevie with us saying hi, Gaz and chat. How's it going, Stevie? Thank you for being with us. So Cameroon have just kicked the ball out of play. Oh, ball gone out of play again on this near side. Oh, ball crossed into the box and it's headed away. Both sets of players challenging for the ball on this near side, but now we've got the referee blown for a foul. So free kick on this near side of the field, guys. So Cameroon now with the possession. Ball played out wide on that far side. Ball played back to the goalkeeper. And Ken's with us. How's it going, Ken? Welcome to the show, mate. Ken saying hi, Gaz, Stevie, back in the fan den. How's it going, Ken? Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're doing well. I'm trying to learn about African football here, mate. Pleasure to have you with us, Ken. Are you watching it, mate, or are you just listening in? I'm not as familiar with African football as I am European football, but love the passion of African fans. But yeah, welcome to the show, Ken, and thank you for uh, welcome. Oh, what's going on there? So Cameroon now. Oh, the ball's gone out of play on that far side of. So Cameroon have got a throw in on that far side of the field, deep inside their own half. I think I'm pronouncing the other team's name wrong, you know. I've got a free kick on that far side now. Oh yeah, that's oh, it's just kicked into the ball. They both go for the ball. Oh, that now, no, just seeing the replay of it, full boot right into the shin. That has got to be quite painful. So the referee just talking to Ugawi, the Cameroon player on that far side. So the free kick now for is it Guyana? I'm not sure how you say it. Apologies if I'm saying it wrong, guys. All right, Guinea. So it's Guinea. I'm getting confused with Guyana. So it's Guinea. It's Guinea, guys. My apologies. So Guinea with the free kick on the far side of the on the far side of the pitch, and it's right on the edge of the pitch, close to the corner flag. Guinea now with a cross into the box. Oh, it's headed towards goal as it's just gone over the bar, and that's a really good effort for Guinea. Headed towards goal, but just over the bar. Not a bad effort at all. So yeah, thank you for that, Ken. And Stevie saying hi, Ken. Great to have you with us. Absolutely well said, Stevie. Ken saying thank you, Cameroon. 3 Guinea. 1 is my score prediction. Thank you for that, Ken. Well, hopefully we're in for a treat, mate. I love the African fans' passion for football. They celebrate it the way it should be, partying in the stands. I love that party atmosphere that the African fans bring to football. So ball back now with Guinea's goalkeeper as he kicks it out wide on that far side. Cameroon coming to challenge for it as both sets of players now challenge for it. But now Guinea with the possession as they play it into the centre. Now knocked out wide on this near side as they come forward, taking it to the byline as the cross comes into the box. But the goalkeeper manages to intercept that quite comfortably at the near post. And now Cameroon back in possession. Don't forget, guys, please do drop your comments in the chat. We are a UK football channel, but we are very much interested in world football, which is why we're covering the Africa Cup of Nations this season. And we're going to be covering it some more over the rest of the tournament in support of our sister channel, Gazgo, which is a brand new channel, but unfortunately not established enough yet to do Africa Cup of Nations coverage. So we are filling in here on Fanden to support our sister channel. So if you like football, this is the channel for you, as we are very much a fan channel based on fan community. So if that sounds good to you, please do consider subscribing, guys, as now Guinea with the possession. I keep getting confused with the two teams. My apologies, guys, as I'm still very much learning about African football. Guinea now with the possession on that far side as they kick the ball long. Shot comes in. Oh, what a save from the keeper as Guinea follow up, but Cameroon challenge for it. And now we've got a body player down in the box as Guinea slot the ball into the back of the net. Well, the flag, I think, has gone up on the far side, but the fans don't care as they're in full celebration. I'm not sure if this goal is going to stand. But Guinea with an absolute peach of a shot, smashing it straight into the back of the net. But I've got a funny feeling the referee is going to disallow this goal because of a foul in the box just before the shot was taken. So we're waiting to see if the referee allows this goal. Part Sport, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Part Sport saying hi. How you doing, Part Sport? Good to have you with us, mate. Guinea now. So we're waiting for the referee to see if this Guinea goal is going to stand. Well, there was all sorts going on in the box there, guys. We had two Cameroon players go down, one in the box, one on the edge of the box, as Guinea. I keep getting confused with those two. My apologies. Guinea challenged for it on the edge of the box, but Cameroon not giving up the ball as they tried to clear their lines, but Guinea managed to nick it back on the edge of the box, played it back into the box, and the ball smashed into the back of the net whilst a Cameroon player was down in the box. So we'll see in a minute if the referee is going to allow the goal. So, yeah, the goal looks like it's going to stand, guys. So Guinea with the advantage. Cameroon now get us back underway as they play the ball out wide on this near side. Part Sport saying, yes, Ken, my G. Thank you, Part Sport. Welcome to the show. As I say, mate. Part Sport saying, goals. Yes, already got a goal early on here, mate. It's Cameroon now on the attack down this near side, racing towards the Guinea box. Guinea challenge for it as they try to knock it away, but the referee has blown for a foul there, so it's going to be a free kick to Cameroon midway inside the Guinea half of the field, out on this near side. Part Sport saying Guinea. Is that who you're rooting for, mate? Is that who you want to win? And Stevie saying, hi, Part Sport. Thank you, Stevie. Top man, loving and positive vibes. Thank you, mate. So Cameroon now with the free kick on this near side of the field. I'd say it's about 25 yards from goal, guys. Absolutely awesome atmosphere in the stadium. It's now Cameroon with a cross into the box, and it's knocked away, but deflected behind, and that's going to be a goal kick to Guinea. But yeah, really good delivery into the box. But Cameroon have ended up, we can see now from the replay, they've just headed it wide of that far post. So that will be a goal kick. But quite an entertaining start to this game, guys. Ball kicked out long to that far side as now both sets of players challenging for it. Cameroon knocking it back in the direction it came from as the ball now in the air. Both sets of players trying to head it, but Guinea now with the possession as they chip the ball forward, but Cameroon intercept it. Now Cameroon trying to knock the ball back up the field as they do, but it goes out of play on that far side for a throw-in. Part Sport saying, yes, Stevie, my G, bro. And Rose, thank you, Part Sport. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, mate. So Cameroon with the possession now on this near side as they play it back into the centre of the field. Now it's kicked long out wide to that far side as Guinea head it back in the direction it came from. Cameroon picking up the possession though on that far side as now they play it back towards the halfway line, switching the play out to this near side with a long crossfield pass as now the ball played forward. Cameroon coming towards the edge of the Guinea box as the ball played in, but it's knocked away by Guinea as Cameroon win it back further up the field. Now Cameroon coming towards the edge of the box as Guinea make the challenge and win it back. Now Guinea racing forward as they come up towards the halfway line. Ball played out wide on that far side as Cameroon quickly trying to get bodies back behind the ball, but Guinea just play it back to the goalkeeper as the goalkeeper now kicks the ball long up the field. Cameroon heading it back in the direction it came from as it's knocked out wide on this near side. But Guinea regain the possession as they kick the ball long up the field. Cameroon intercepting it midway inside the Guinea half of the field as they play a sloppy pass there, and it's won back by Guinea as now the referee blows for a foul And that will be a free kick to Guinea, right out on this near side, close to the halfway line. Ken is saying macaroons nil, £1, 1 shilling. I'm not following you there, Ken. Sorry, mate. I'm not following you there, Ken. You've lost me, mate. Apologies. Yeah, not following you there, Ken. My bad. The Part Sport saying, how come you aren't doing the international games on Glasgow? Just curious. Because Glasgow, as you know, we did our first Africa Cup of Nations game on Glasgow the other day, but Glasgow has not got yet 100 subscribers, and we need 100 subscribers to get into the algorithm on YouTube. So Fanden is going to be helping out to support the channel. No point doing live match watch-alongs on the Glasgow channel if we can't get fans to see what we're doing. So Glasgow will be doing international football and Africa Cup of Nations in future seasons. But for this season, Fanden is helping out until Glasgow reaches that magical 100 subs. So, yeah. But as long as we're covering it, that's the main thing, mate. As Cameroon now with the possession played back into the centre of the field as they now come forward up to the halfway line. Guinea coming to press the ball as Cameroon play it out wide on this near side. Now Guinea coming to press the ball as they win it back, but again another that's questionable challenge coming in there from Cameroon as the referee waving it away. Cameroon now playing it out wide to that far side as they play the ball forward. Guinea make the challenge, and now the referee has blown for a foul. So free kick to Cameroon out on that far side. I'd say about 30 yards from goal, maybe slightly more. And we've got a Guinea player down on the pitch from the challenge on this near side. So thank you for that Part Sport. Hope that answers your question, mate. Ken is saying Mohamed Bayo. Okay, Ken. I don't know what to say to that, mate. I don't know what to say. Obviously, mentioning somebody, but I mean, need to know the point, mate. Need to know the point. Stevie's saying, please remember to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new to Fanden. Thank you, Stevie. Yes, guys, please do consider subscribing and subscribe to Fanden if you could. But if you want more Africa Cup of Nations, we will be doing it this season. But in future seasons, our sister channel, Glasgow, will be covering the Africa Cup of Nations. But our sister channel, Glasgow, is brand new, guys. So it's not established enough yet to do live match watch-alongs. So here on Fanden, we're supporting our sister channel with coverage of the Africa Cup of Nations. As now Cameroon with the free kick long into the box, and it's a bit too long as it goes out of play on this near side, and that will be a goal kick to Guinea. So thank you for that, Stevie. Yeah, please do hit the like button, guys, and thank you if you have already. So I'm going to have a goal kick now for Guinea. Kenny's saying goal scorer. Right, my bad. That's it. Right, sorry, I presume Ken trying to help out there. My bad. So Mohamed Bayou, the goal scorer for Guinea. My bad, mate. I'm not as familiar with all the African Cup African players, so that's one of the great things about doing the Africa Cup of Nations. It's going to help me learn more about African football. And as I've said, one thing I love about African football is the passion that the fans show. The party atmosphere they create is absolutely awesome. Guinea now playing the ball down that far side as the ball crossed into the box. It's knocked away. Guinea playing it all the way back to the halfway line as eventually they knock it all the way back to the goalkeeper as Cameroon come to press the ball. Now the goalkeeper kicking the ball long up the field, trying to get Guinea in behind the Cameroon defence. But the ball deflects all the way back to the Cameroon goalkeeper. It's now Cameroon play it out wide on this near side. Guinea coming to press the ball, but Cameroon just play it into the centre of the park. So thank you for that, Ken. My apologies, mate, and thank you for the help, Ken. Apologies that you lost me there, mate. As I say, not as familiar with some of the. I know some of the African players, obviously, but I just don't know them all from all the different nations. But that's the beauty of covering the competition, isn't it, guys? Going to learn about a lot more about African players, which is awesome. As there's some talent in Africa, no question about that. Some talented players within the African nations. Ball out on this near side as Guinea now play the ball in. Cameroon coming to challenge for it, and now the referee blows for another foul as we've got two Guinea players down on this near side as he books the Cameroon player there for that challenge. So it's Frank Magritte, the Cameroon player, with the booking. Paris Hughes, how you doing, mate? Paris Hughes saying hi. How's it going, mate? Welcome to the show. Good to have you with us, Paris. Let us know if you've got a score prediction, mate, and pleasure to have you with us, mate. So we're going to have a free kick on this near side. So the referee just waiting to restart the game as the Cameroon players get themselves back in formation, and now Guinea ready to get us back underway as they play the ball short from the free kick. Now it's played long as Cameroon press to challenge for the ball. Guinea players going over quite easy there as the ball eventually knocked back to the Cameroon goalkeeper. Now Cameroon playing it out wide on that far side. Stevie saying hi, Paris. Nice one, Stevie. Thank you, mate. Nice. Now the ball eventually knocked all the way back to the Cameroon goalkeeper as he now plays it forward. Cameroon with the possession now on the centre backs as they play it out wide to that far side. But Guinea coming to press the ball as Cameroon come back inside, now working their way into the Guinea half of the field. Guinea come to press the ball, but Cameroon just play it back to the halfway line. And so if you're just joining us, guys, we're 22 minutes gone, and it's currently Cameroon 0, Guinea 1. So thank you for that, Stevie. Part Sport also saying yes, Paris. Thank you, mate. Saying love Paris, the city. Yes, very romantic city, Paris. Now Cameroon playing the ball out wide on this near side. As Guinea come to press the ball. Cameroon just playing it back again to the halfway line as they knock it into the centre circle. Now it's switched the play out to that far side as Guinea keeping their formation compact, pressing the ball from the front. Now Cameroon knock it long down that far side as Guinea come to intercept it and knock it out of play on that far side for a throw-in. Part Sport saying 2-1 Cameroon. So you're going for a 2-1 score prediction. Thank you for that, mate. As you guys know, I always try to be neutral with respect to both teams unless my own team is playing. But I'll be completely neutral in the Africa Cup of Nations as I'm looking forward to this tournament and learning more about African football. So thank you for that, Part Sport. Good shout, mate. Paris, who's saying, Stevie, hi. Awesome. Thank you, Paris. Loving the positive vibes towards Stevie. Thank you, mate. So goal kick now for Guinea. As the goalkeeper now kicks the ball long up the field as both sets of players now challenge for it in the air. It's headed back towards the Cameroon goal as the goalkeeper comes out and intercepts it quite comfortably there. Now Cameroon to build from the back as they come forward now, playing the ball forward up towards the halfway line as Guinea come to make the challenge. Cameroon managing to keep the possession as they knock it out wide to this near side. Now the ball played forward, but it's intercepted by Guinea as they make the challenge. And now Guinea with the possession as they kick the ball long on this near side, but nobody there to intercept it as the ball goes all the way back to the Cameroon defence. Cameroon now playing the ball back to the goalkeeper. As now the goalkeeper plays the ball forward down the centre of the field. Ball played out wide on that far side as Cameroon now come forward into the Guinea half of the field as they play it out wide again on this near side. Cameroon just playing it back again towards the centre circle as Guinea keeping themselves well compact here. And Cameroon playing very cautiously at the moment as they're happy to just knock it about on the halfway line. Now they switch the play out to that far side as they play the ball forward. And now Guinea trying to make the challenge as Cameroon knock it forward. Guinea intercept it and just knock it back to the goalkeeper. As now the ball kicked long down the field by the goalkeeper. Cameroon intercept it on the halfway line. Paris is saying, hi, Ken. Awesome. Thank you, Paris. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, mate. Ball played forward. As now Cameroon on the edge of the box as they knock it out wide to this near side. Ball crossed in as it's nobody managing to intercept it as it bounces out on that far side, but Cameroon managing to keep it in as the ball eventually does go out of play further up the field for a throw-in to Cameroon midway inside the Guinea half of the field. As now Cameroon play it back into the centre circle. Ball played back out wide on that far side as Cameroon tried to edge the way forward. Guinea coming to challenge for it, but Cameroon managing to retain the possession. As now they play it back to the halfway line again, switching the play out to this near side as they come forward. Now knocking it out wide on this near side as Guinea come to press the ball, but Cameroon managing to retain it as they play it back into the centre of the park. Guinea just happy to sit off here as now Cameroon with a long ball over the top, but it goes straight to the Guinea goalkeeper who manages to intercept that quite comfortably there, and that relieves the pressure momentarily for Guinea. Don't forget, guys, please do hit the like button. If you could, would be appreciated. Lets us know you appreciate us covering the Africa Cup of Nations. Now the ball kicked long down the field as Cameroon intercept it. Now Cameroon chipping the ball forward as the referee's blown for a foul here. I didn't see an awful lot in that challenge, but the referee has given it as a foul. So free kick to Guinea. Ball kicked long up the field out wide to that far side as it's headed on. A clash of heads on that far side as both sets of players go to try and intercept that ball. So the referee blows for the foul here as he's just having a word with one of the Guinea players on the far side of the field. Cameroon players coming to debate with the referee, but he's having none of it. Yeah, that was a bit of a dangerous challenge there from the Cameroon player as the Guinea player was jumping in the air to intercept the ball. As the ball was in the air, he jumped to head it and he got a little shove in the back there by the Cameroon player. And that's why the referee decided to have a word with the player as he considered that quite dangerous challenge. Now the ball played forward on that far side as Cameroon intercept it. Now Cameroon playing it forward as they come into the Guinea half of the field. Now it's not long down that far side as Guinea intercept it. Cameroon coming to challenge for it as the ball played forward and it goes out of play on that far side for a throw-in. So Cameroon take the throw-in quickly. And Ken saying hi again, Paris. Thank you, Ken. Top stuff, mate. Loving the positive vibes from you guys that are regular fan dinners. Thank you, mate. Cameroon have nicked it here as they try to knock the ball into the box, but it's knocked away by Guinea. Now Cameroon reacquired possession as they play it out wide on this near side. Guinea coming to challenge for it as they manage to win it there. But Cameroon quickly challenge right back as now Guinea playing the ball forward as they come racing down this near side ball. Well, he's seen the goalkeeper off the line there and he's decided to take a shot from distance, but it's gone well over the bar. But good idea there from the Guinea player as he just saw the goalkeeper off his line and decided to take a shot from right out on this near side. It's got to be a good 35 yards from goal, but just seeing the goalkeeper off his line, kind of he thought he could take advantage of it, but not to be on this occasion. So thank you for that, Ken. And the part sport saying yes to Paris. Thank you, mate. My G. Thank you, part sport. So we're just having a water break at the moment, guys, as the players just getting some water for a water break. As I said earlier, guys, we are doing the Africa Cup of Nations to help out our new sister channel, which is not quite ready to do live streams yet. Stevie, if you could put the Glasgow link in it, would be appreciated, mate. So we're just a stoppage at the moment, guys, for the water break. We're 30 minutes gone, and it's currently Cameroon 0, Guinea 1. So if you are a fan of any Africa Cup of Nations teams, please do let us know in the chat, guys. We want to hear from you. Thank you, Stevie. Top stuff, mate. The part sport saying, Stevie, he is so funny. Who's funny, mate? Stevie's funny. I'm not sure who you're referring to there, part sport, but thank you for that, mate. Part sport saying he used to say back then I fight right, you're coming out with the same rubbish you came out with last night, mate. I'm not going to read out those comments if you're not making sense, part sport. That's not what we're about here now. You've been part of the fandom community for a few weeks now, mate. You should know what we're about. If you make no sense with your comments, I'm not going to waste time reading them out. Ball played out on this near side as we're back underway. Cameroon now with the possession as the ball played into the centre circle. Now the ball knocked out wide on that far side as the ball played forward now. Cameroon knocking it towards the edge of the box, but it's intercepted by Guinea as Guinea now coming forward, racing up towards the halfway line as Cameroon come to challenge for it. Guinea just knocking it out wide on this near side. So there you go, guys. There's the Glasgow link. That's our sister channel that would normally be covering the Africa Cup of Nations, but as it's a brand new channel, guys, it's not quite established yet enough to do live match watch along. So that is why we're helping out here on Fanden. But for potential other future tournaments of the Africa Cup of Nations, we will be doing it on our sister channel, Glasgow. But for this tournament, we will be doing a big chunk of it here on Fanden. So we've got another foul on this near side, guys. So free kick to Ghana, just inside their own half, about 5 yards from the halfway line as they chip the ball forward now. Cameroon intercept it. Now Cameroon playing the ball back into the centre of the field. As Ghana Guinea just happy to sit off the ball. Keep getting confused with those two nations. My apologies, guys. Keep getting confused with Guinea and Guyana. So my apologies, guys. As I say, still got a lot for me to learn about African football, but we're at the right place to do it. I'm very clued up with European football, guys. Very clued up, as most of you guys know that are regulars to the channel. But unfortunately, with so much European football going on, I haven't always watched enough of the Africa Cup of Nations. But this season, we'll be watching plenty of it. As now the ball played out wide on that far side as Cameroon coming forward, taking it towards the edge of the pitch as Guinea make the challenge, and now the referee has blown for the foul. So thank you for that, Stevie. Thank you, mate. So we're going to have a free kick on that far side. So the referee just having a word with one of the Cameroon players there for that challenge. So Cameroon now with a free kick out on that far side. A couple of yards from the corner flag. As all the players pile into the box. All crossed in as it's headed towards goal, but the goalkeeper manages to pluck the ball out of the air, and that released the pressure momentarily for Guinea. Paris is saying Jan 19th, 2024, Sunday 20, Hull. Hull? Sorry, Paris, I'm not understanding you there, mate. Ball kicked out wide on that far side as Cameroon intercepted, but couldn't keep it in play as it goes out of play for a throw in. Guinea now reacquiring possession as the ball comes in. Foul given on that far side as Guinea take the ball, take the free kick quickly as they knock it out wide to this near side. Now the ball played forward, but it's intercepted by Cameroon as Cameroon now coming racing towards the Guinea box. Ball played forward there, but it's cut out by Guinea as they win the ball back. Now Guinea playing the ball forward as Cameroon make the challenge, and now Cameroon back with a possession as they try to come forward. As they will lose the possession, and now Guinea with the possession as they race forward out to this near side, play the ball forward, and now Cameroon intercept it there. Well, it's quite scrappy at the moment, guys. As Cameroon now play the ball out wide on that far side. Now Cameroon coming into the box, ball crossed in as it's deflected behind, and that will be a corner on that far side to Cameroon. So yeah, apologies, Paris. I'm not following you there, mate. What Jan? Obviously, you're saying a date. You're saying today's. I think that's today's date, isn't it? The 19th. No, Sunday, wasn't it? So you're talking about Sunday. We're on Monday today. We're on Monday today. So yeah, apologies, Paris. You'll have to give me a little bit more than that, mate, to for me to understand what you mean in that. Deleted the comment. Okay. Cameroon now with the corner as it comes in, it's knocked away. And now another cross comes in, it's deep. It's just a bit too much pace on that ball as it goes out of play on this near side. And that will be a goal kick to Guinea. As we're just on 38 minutes gone, guys, still 1-0 to Guinea. So goal kick now for Guinea. Goalkeeper kicks the ball long down the centre of the field as Cameroon try to head it back in the direction it came from, but Guinea make the challenge as they win it back as both teams scrapping for it midway inside the Cameroon half. Now Cameroon kick the ball long up the field on that far side as Cameroon now with the possession. Played forward towards the edge of the box. Ball crossed in as it's a good ball in, but it's too deep as Cameroon just managing to keep it in play. And now the referee has blown the whistle. What's he blowing the whistle for here? Yeah, wasn't a bad cross into the box, but just a bit too much pace on the ball as it bounces out on that far side. But the referee has blown. I'm not sure what he's stopped the play for, but the referee stopped play, and I'm not sure why. I didn't see no fouls, no obvious offsides, guys. So we've got a player down, injured. That's why the referee stopped player. Didn't see that. So Diakabi, the player down on the pitch. Oh, yeah, just got an elbow in the face there from the challenge from the Cameroon player. Yeah, that's why. He's got whacked right in the face with the elbow of the Cameroon player. So that's why the referee stopped the play. Didn't see that, guys. My apologies. Ken is saying Guinea not progressed past the last 16 in 6 of the last 7 tournaments. Well, thank you for that, Ken. I didn't know that, mate. Top man. Thank you, Ken. Loving the help with the information there, mate. Top man. Thank you, Ken. Yeah, I did hear the commentators at the start of the game saying something about it, but I didn't catch it all. As obviously I was trying to get into the flow of the game. So, top man, Ken, you are a gentleman. Thank you for that, mate. So we've got a throw in on the far side for Guinea. As now they play the ball forward. Cameroon intercept. I believe Cameroon have won it a few times, haven't they, guys? If is that right, Ken? You know about that? Cameroon apparently have won the African Cup of Nations a few times. Now Cameroon knocking the ball out wide on this near side. The ball played forward towards the edge of the boxes. Now the cross comes in. It's headed away by Guinea. As now Cameroon tried to challenge for it. Guinea playing through the press as now they come racing forward into the centre circle, and another challenge coming in there from the Cameroon defender as the referee blows for a foul. So free kick to Guinea just inside the centre circle in the centre of the field. So it's Mariba, the player, fouled there. So no card given there for the foul. He's just give the free kick. Ball played out wide on this near side as Guinea now cross the ball into the box, but Cameroon goalkeeper manages to intercept that quite comfortably as now he kicks the ball long down the field. Cameroon now with the possession inside the Guinea half of the field as they play the ball forward, coming into the box, pushed out wide on that far side as they try to get the cross in, but couldn't keep it in as the ball rolls out of play, and that will be a goal kick to Guinea. So thank you for that, Ken. You are a gentleman. Appreciate the help there, mate. Good bit of info. Thank you, mate. Stevie saying, who played Sunderland on Friday? Who do you support? Paris. I'm not sure if Paris is still here. I didn't follow the comment because I only got part of it, mate. So obviously I'm getting a bit frustrated, to be honest, with how easily people are taking offense to me not being able to make sense of their comments. It's getting to the point where is it worth my reading out comments if people are going to keep taking offense to stuff so easily? I want to involve you guys in fandom, but it is frustrating. I'm just being honest, guys. It is very frustrating when people put comments that I can't make sense of, and then I tell them I'm honest. I just say I can't make sense of your comments, and they take offense to it. But what can I do if I can't understand what they're trying to say? Ball played out wide on this near side as Cameroon now knocking the ball forward. Now, Guinea goalkeeper comes to intercept that and relieve the pressure momentarily as Cameroon challenging for it, but the goalkeeper managed to get to it before Cameroon could get the shot off. Some good defending there, in fairness to Guinea, as now the goalkeeper kicks the ball long up the field. Right, the referee's blown the whistle again here. What's he blown for? The referee just keeps blowing the whistle for things I can't even see going wrong, guys. Geordie, how you doing, mate? Geordie saying hello, mate. How's it going, Geordie? Welcome to the show, mate. Pleasure to have you with us, Geordie. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you're having a good start to the week. So, the referee has given a free kick here for I have no idea why he's given this free kick, but he has. He's given it to Guinea. I didn't see anything wrong, in fairness, guys. That's just my honest opinion, but I might have missed it. But the referee spotted something. So Guinea now with the free kick as they play it long out wide to that far side. It's intercepted by Cameroon as Cameroon now head it back in the direction it came from. Now the ball played forward up towards the halfway line as Guinea challenged for it, and now the referee blows for the foul. So thank you for that. And Geordie saying, hello, chat. Top man. Thank you, mate. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, Geordie. So 4 minutes to be added on at the end of this first half, guys. So 4 minutes to be added on. Ken saying, hi, Geordie. Thank you, Ken. Top man. You are a real gentleman. Thank you, Ken. What a guy, Ken. Always with the positive vibes. I really appreciate it. Thank you, mate. Geordie saying, mate, you gonna do an Asia Cup watch along as well? I hope. Well, I might do, mate. It's actually proving quite difficult. I managed to find some of their games, but it's going to be quite difficult because both tournaments playing at the same time, aren't they? So it's. I'm hoping to do, but I'm going to look out and hopefully try and cover some of it if we can, mate. So we've got another foul on this near side. The referee has had to stop play. Oh yeah, I could just see the replay now. He stood on his foot. He stood on his foot as the player's gone to put his foot down on the ground. Well, the referee's going to look at the VAR here, so we could have some afters. We could have some a yellow card or a red possibly for this, because what happened, guys? Let me just enlarge the screen. What happened? The player has gone to put his foot down on the ground, and as he's gone to put his foot down on the ground, the challenging player has stood on the side of his foot, which meant his foot's kind of rolled as he's landed it. As he's put it on the ground, he's kind of rolled his foot through the fact that the opposition player has stood on his foot. Obviously, I'm not showing you the best example with my hands, but hopefully you guys get the gist of what I'm saying. He's gone to put his foot down, and as he's put his foot down, the Ghana player has stood on the back of his foot or on the side of his foot, and it's meant he's rolled his ankle. So the referee looking at this on the monitor now. Hopefully you guys can understand that description. Apologies, it's not the best. So yeah. So yeah, I'm hoping to, Geordie, hoping to cover some of it, mate. But as I say, it's going to be quite difficult with both competitions going on at the same time. This is why we're building our sister channel, Glasgow, so we can cover both. In the future, we'll hopefully be able to cover more tournaments at the same time when it's necessary. So yeah, thank you for that, Geordie. So the referees looked at the VAR. Oh, it looks like it's going to be some afters here. We're going to have a card, I think. What's he going to give? I think it's going to be a yellow, I think. Oh, he's going to give him a red. Well, why is he's pulled out the yellow and he's going to give him a red? Well, Francis Camano, the Guinea player with the red card. I think it was just bad time challenge, in fairness, guys. It wasn't. It was a complete. I don't think he'd done it intentionally. But the referee has given him a red card. So Guinea down to 10 men just before the half-time break. Geordie saying, Ken, Fish, hello, mate. Big up. Thank you, Geordie. Top stuff, mate. Loving the positive vibes from you guys. Thank you, Geordie. Top man. You're a star, mate. So Cameroon now with the free kick just inside the centre circle, but inside the Guinea half of the field. So Guinea down to 10 men now for that challenge as Cameroon now take the free kick short, knocking it out wide to that far side as now they come forward. Challenge comes in from Guinea, and Cameroon have won another foul on that far side. So free kick to Cameroon. And Stevie saying, hi, Geordie. Thank you, Stevie. Top stuff, mate. Top stuff. Jamie, how's it going, Jamie? Jamie Wotton saying, all right, mate. How's it going, Jamie? Welcome to the show, mate. I hope you're having a good start to the week. Top stuff. Thank you, Jamie. So we're waiting for this free kick on that far side. The referee's just slowing the game down here. He's too busy telling players off rather than getting on with the game. So Cameroon have got a free kick out on that far side. It's almost, not quite, but almost level with the edge of the box. As now the cross comes in, and it's actually a shot as the goalkeeper manages to make the save and pluck the ball out of the air to relieve the pressure for Guinea. It was a good effort from the far side, a shot on goal. It looked like a cross at first, but as the ball came in, it had enough venom in the shot to create to be a shot on goal. But as I say, the goalkeeper plucking the ball out the air. Now the ball knocked out wide on this near side as Cameroon head it forward. Guinea intercept it as the ball bounces out on this near side and goes out for a throw-in. So thank you for that, Jamie. Welcome to the show, mate. Geordie saying, Stevie Allen, hello, mate. Big up. Thank you, Geordie. Loving the positive vibes towards Stevie. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Geordie also welcoming Jamie. Top stuff, Geordie. Thank you, mate. Ken saying, hi, Geordie. You guys are absolutely awesome. Loving the positive vibe. And Jamie saying, all right, Geordie, mate. Top stuff. So there goes the halftime whistle, guys. The Egyptian referee brings an end to the first half. Let's have a look at how that first half has gone in numbers. And then I will read out more of your comments, guys. So just bear with me. So just bear with me a second, guys. We'll bring up the stats on the screen. Here we go, guys. So there you go. As you can see on the screen, this is how the first half has gone in numbers. Total shots, 4 for Cameroon, 5 for Guinea. Shots on target, none for Cameroon, 2 for Guinea. Possession, 69% for Cameroon, 31% for Guinea. Passes, 238 for Cameroon, 109 for Guinea. Pass accuracy, 84% for Cameroon, 65% for Guinea. Fouls, 9 against Cameroon, 7 against Guinea. Yellow cards, just the 1 for Cameroon, none for Guinea. Red cards, 1 obviously for Guinea, none for Cameroon. And offsides, just the 1 for Cameroon, none for Guinea. Corners, 1 for Cameroon, none for Guinea. But just noticeable there, guys, already the fouls getting quite high. 9 for Cameroon, 7 for Guinea. But in actual fact, guys, watching the game, it feels like there's been a lot more fouls than that because the amount of times the game has been stopped already in this first half for fouls is quite surprising, actually. But obviously, both teams wanting to get something out of this game for their progression in the tournament. So obviously, already teams showing real desire to win challenges and tackles. So there you go, guys. So thank you for that. Jamie is saying, all right, Ken, I'm good. What about you? Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. Top stuff, mate. Good to hear you're doing well. Just before I get into the comments, guys, just want to know if any of you guys have watched the latest upload on the shorts. As if I'm not too sure if you guys have seen it, but I've just uploaded about an hour before this game. I uploaded a short of the new referee report, what we're introducing on Fanden. It's kind of a teaser, mid-season teaser for the Premier League. So if you guys like that kind of thing, please do go and check that out and let me know your thoughts in the comments section, because hopefully wanting to do more referee reports in the future. We analyse players, we analyse managers, we analyse the game. But unfortunately, the mainstream media don't always analyse the referees enough. So hopefully that will be a feature of Fanden in the future if you guys like it. So if you haven't seen it, guys, please do go and check it out. It's in the short section. It's only about 40 seconds long. Like I say, it's a bit of a teaser to see what you guys think of that kind of idea. So please do check it out if you haven't. And if you have, let me know what your thoughts are of it if you like that kind of thing. Because as I say, if it proves to be quite popular, then we will be doing more of that in the future across all UK divisions. So thank you for that, Jamie. Geordie's saying this channel deserves much more that live views. To be honest, you work hard every day, and also 10k plus subscribers. Well, thank you very much, Geordie. Very kind of you to say, mate. Very kind of you to say. I really appreciate your kind words, Geordie. Unfortunately, it's just a grind in it, mate. Just got to keep chipping away, and hopefully we'll find more top fans like you guys that appreciate what I'm trying to do here at Fanden. But thank you very much, Cat Geordie. It's so kind of you to say, mate. As I say, not everybody realises the amount of work that I put in, but it is nice when some of you guys do comment on it occasionally. And just to let me know that you do acknowledge or at least recognize how much work and hours I put into it. So thank you, Jordy. You are a gentleman. But yeah, with regards to the numbers, mate, we'll get there. We'll get there. It's a grind. It's just grinding it out, keep chipping away, and hopefully more fans that appreciate what we're about here on Fandom will find us. So thank you, Jordy. You're a gentleman. Ken is saying, had a nice day. I read a football back book in a pub. Players 2001. Brian Dean, one of the 43 players selected. Sounds interesting, Ken. What? Read a football book in a pub. Players 2020. So 43. What? So it's like an analysis book, like a analysis of the 43 players of that time period, I presume. Am I understanding that correctly, Ken? But yeah, that sounds like an interesting read, that, mate. I can't fault you with that. I do love looking at old stuff, reading old stats and old information about old players, and watching clips of old games as well. I do like it. Brings back memories, doesn't it, mate? But thank you for that, Ken. Sounds good, mate. Sounds good. Glad to hear you enjoyed it. But yeah, I don't think I've read that though. Doesn't sound familiar to me. 43 players selected. So yeah, is that what the book's called? What's the book called? Ken, let me know. I'm not sure. I don't think I've read it. I do like reading football books, as you guys can see. I've got football books behind me, so I do like reading football books. But yeah, let me know what it's called, Ken. Ken is saying has a stat nobody can ever emulate. Has a stat that nobody can ever. Right. So, wow, that sounds interesting, Ken. Sounds interesting. Tell me the book, mate. I'll if I get a chance, I'll try and have a look it up and see if I've read it or not. I'm not sure. Like I said, I've read a lot of football books over the years, but not sure if I've read that one. Doesn't sound familiar, but sounds interesting. Jamie Wotton saying it's been a long day at work today. I know, Jamie. Yep, I've not had a full intense day at work today. It's been a long day, but it's not been as intense as some normal working days today for me. But I'm sure it'll feel like that by the time I'm finished on Fanden today. But thank you for that, Jamie. And glad to hear that. Hopefully you're at home now, putting your feet up, mate, and having a nice cup of coffee or maybe a wee dram, as they say in Scotland. So yeah, thank you for that, Jamie. And great to have you with us, mate. Geordie's saying, can you send the link of your sister channel, mate? I will subscribe for sure. Well, thank you very much, Geordie. You are a star, mate. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, we're going to be covering lots of, as I said, the Glasgow channel is going to be supporting Fandom, but we're not just going to be doing football on there, guys. We're going to be doing boxing. We're going to be doing all sorts of live sports, as well as other video content so I can practice. That's what Glasgow is there for, to support Fandom, to support my other channel, Wheel Wonderland, and also help me learn better about being a video creator because as you can see, Football Fanden's doing well. We're doing well, but the problem is with Football Fanden, it's quite restrictive with my learning editing skills because obviously I have to learn with relevance to the content that I make because it's got to be relevant to football. Whereas Glasgow will give me the freedom to make videos about anything, which will let me get more practice, guys. So whatever videos you see on Glasgow, please do remember that just because it's not sport, just remember that I am putting a lot of different or will be putting a lot of different content on there for me to get extra practice filming and editing. But thank you, Jordy. You are a gentleman. Stevie's put the link in there. So, yeah, that would be a massive help, mate, as we're trying to get Glasgow up to 100 subs so that we can start properly live streaming on there. We have done a little bit of live streaming on Glasgow, but as I've seen, the numbers just not coming in because, as I said, guys, you've got to get a channel going before it starts getting into the YouTube algorithm, which is obviously how you attract new people to the channel. Fanden is a lot further ahead than Glasgow, so Fanden is well and truly in the algorithm, but Glasgow isn't there yet because it's brand new. But thank you for that, Jordy. You are a gentleman. Really appreciate the fantastic support. Top man, thank you, mate. And thank you, Stevie, for adding the link, mate. Thank you, Stevie, as well. Ken is saying, time to relax, Jamie. Absolutely. Well said, Ken. Well said, mate. Relax in the Fanden. Loving it. Thank you, Ken. Top stuff, mate. Classy answer, that. Dave, how you doing, mate? Dave saying hi, Gaz, Stevie, and all the usual suspects. Welcome to the show, Dave. Good to see you, mate. And hope you're having a good start to the week. Hope you're having a good start to the week. Thank you for that, Dave. Good to see you, mate. And as I say, hope you're having a good start to your week. Jamie's saying, Ken, it's time for a chill out, lad. Absolutely. Well said. Yep, definitely, Jamie. Put your feet up, mate, and have, as they say in Scotland, have a wee dram or maybe a coffee. Maybe just a coffee. Depends if you've got an early start in the morning, done it, mate. Jamie's saying, all right, Dave, mate, how's you? Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. Loving the positive vibes from you guys. Loving the positive vibes from you guys. Absolutely class. So, guys, just to let you know what's coming up in the next couple of days that we could potentially be covering here on Fanden. As I say, wouldn't normally do the Africa Cup of Nations, but we're doing it in support of our sister channel. As Fanden, as you guys, is mostly about UK football, but as our sister channel hasn't quite got enough numbers yet to do live streams that get in the algorithm, we're helping out here on Fanden, so we're hopefully we'll get Glasgow up and running not too distant future and be able to start streaming more on there as I say. So yeah, just to let you guys know what's coming. Obviously, another game in the Africa Cup of Nations later on this evening. Algeria vs Angola. That's an 8 o'clock kickoff. Also, one game in the UK tonight, guys. Derby County taking on Burton Albion. Although I don't think we're going to be doing that game because Derby playing at home, which is a decent-sized club. But Burton Albion, I looked them up. I was going to cover it, but they know their average attendance is only 2,500 guys at home. 2,500. I was shocked at that. So Burton Albion's average attendance is only 2,500 at home. They're the away team. So the point what I'm trying to make is, even if we did that live stream, we're probably not going to get an awful lot of interest as Burton Albion clearly don't get an awful lot of home support, which gives you an indication that they're not a very popular club. If they can't, you would think that they would be at least averaging around 5,000, but I was shocked to see that their average attendance is 2,500 at home. That's really low. So yeah, but yeah, so that's the only UK game tonight, as I say. But let's have a look. Tomorrow, we got loads of football, guys, as we've got the FA Cup replays going on tomorrow. Wolves taking on Brentford, Birmingham City v Hull City, Bolton v Luton Town, Bristol City v West Ham, and Eastleigh playing Newport County. All those are FA Cup replays. Also in the Africa Cup of Nations tomorrow, guys, Burkina Faso taking on Mauritania at 2 o'clock tomorrow. And then at 5 o'clock, Tunisia vs Namibia. And then at 8 o'clock, Mali vs South Africa. Also, games tomorrow in the Asian Cup, guys. Thailand taking on Kairigauzi. I've never heard of that country. Kairigauzi. Karigazan. I've never heard of that country. Well, I'm going to look that up when I get a minute. Also, 5:30 kickoff in the Asia Cup is Saudi Arabia vs Oman. Also, one game to tell you about tomorrow evening, guys, in English League One. Barnsley taking on Carlisle United. And in English League Two tomorrow, Mansfield Town taking on Forest Green Rovers. Also, one game in the EFL Trophy tomorrow, guys. Doncaster Rovers taking on Wigan Athletic. Loads of games in the National Leagues tomorrow as well. So plenty of football coming tomorrow, guys, for us to get our teeth in. And on Wednesday, a load more FA Cup replays. Blackpool v Nottingham Forest, Bristol Rovers v Norwich City, Everton v Crystal Palace. In the Africa Cup of Nations tomorrow, only 2 games. Morocco v Tanzania and DR Congo v Zambia at 8 o'clock for that one. 2 games in the Asia Cup tomorrow, guys. Lebanon v China, Tajikistan v Qatar. So that's good. That's a good day. That's interesting. We might be able to cover both competitions that day then. So that's interesting, guys. Let's see what we can do with that. So, yeah, plenty of football to come up, coming up in the next 2 days, guys. And plenty more coming on Thursday as well, with more Africa Cup of Nations and Asia Cup, as well as Friday. And on Friday, one game in the English Championship, which is Sunderland v Hull City, as well as one game in League Two, Salford v Colchester United, and one game in the Scottish Cup as well on Friday, guys. Clyde v Aberdeen, as well as a game in the Northern Irish Premiership, Glenbourne v Glentown. Those names are so similar, aren't they? So, yeah, plenty of football coming leading up to the next weekend, guys. Jamie is saying, just have a coffee. Just have a coffee. Okay, Jamie, I presume you got an early start tomorrow then, mate. Absolutely. So, yeah, can't fault you there. Just have a coffee. I'm on a bit of coffee and tea today, to be honest. But, yeah, hope you enjoy it, Jamie. Do you like different coffee, mate? Or what I mean by that, you can get all sorts of different types of coffees, can't you, these days? I quite like Chocomoc. That's one of my favourite coffees. But yeah, let me know, Jamie. Dave is saying better start to the week, better than the end of last week. Well, that's good to hear, mate. That's good to hear. Hope you have. Hope it continues, Dave. And I always wish you guys the very best, and hope you have good days and more good days than bad days. But life is a bit cruel like that sometimes. It sometimes gives you a bit the other way. But good to hear, Dave. Thank you for that, mate. Really good to hear. So we're off and underway for the second half, guys. Davey's saying, hi, Jamie. All good, mate. How's you? Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Top stuff, mate. Jamie's saying, Dave, not bad, thanks. Top stuff, guys. Loving the positive vibes. Geordie's saying, hello, Dave. Big up. Top stuff. Geordie, thank you, mate. And Dave returning that same consideration. You guys are absolutely class. Thank you very much, guys. Loving the positive vibes. Jamie is saying FA Cups tomorrow. Yes, mate. Yeah, plenty of FA Cup replays tomorrow. So hopefully we'll be able to cover one of those. Only problem is they're all kicking off at about the same time, though, mate. That's the only problem. So we'll only be able to do one of them if we do it. Although I'm not sure. Well, I'm going to try, guys. But just the problem with the FA Cup is it's depending on it's as I found last weekend. It's not on the regular channels. Even the club channels are not allowed to show the FA Cup. Believe it or not. How shocking is that? Which is why we had trouble the other weekend covering it, because I'm playing out for quite a few club channels, but they weren't allowed to cover the FA Cup because of copyright. So that made it much harder to find the channels that covered it. So we've got a free kick on this near side. So, yeah, thank you for that, Jamie. Jamie also saying, what game you doing tomorrow, or is it this only game you're doing? Oh, tonight. Sorry, tomorrow. I thought you said tomorrow. What game are you doing tonight? Hoping to do the second Africa Cup of Nations tonight, mate. And obviously we'll be doing some of it tomorrow as well. And then obviously tomorrow night we've got UK football again. As I said, there's one game going on tonight, guys. Derby v Burton Albion, but I don't think it's going to be very popular. So I'm going to do the Africa Cup of Nations game instead. So now the ball with Ghana on this near side as they play the ball forward. Cameroon knocking it away there as Ghana reacquire the possession. Now Ghana playing it out wide on that far side. Jamie saying, yeah, like different coffees, never like tea, makes me sick. Okay, fair enough, mate. Yep, that's fair enough. I grew up with tea though. My mum used to bloody drink loads of it when I was a kid, to be fair. So, but I do get bored with tea very quickly, which is why I like coffee. But yeah, thank you for that, Jamie. Thank you for answering my question, mate. Top man. Cameroon now with the possession on the halfway line. As now they play the ball out wide to this near side. Ghana coming to press the ball, but Cameroon managing to retain it as they just play it back to the halfway line. Now it's played forward down the centre as Cameroon work it out wide on that far side. Now Cameroon racing forward as they come towards the edge of the byline. Ghana make the challenge as it goes. Guinea, sorry, make the challenge. It's gone behind. I keep getting confused with those two nations. It's Guinea, innit? Guinea. Keep getting confused with Guinea and Guyana. My bad, guys. Apologies for that. Guinea. So, yeah, ball out on that far side. So it's going to be a corner to Cameroon. Now the ball played up the field as Cameroon knock it back to the goalkeeper. Dave saying, Gaz, can you cover Millwall game in FA Cup? Or wait, we're out. Yep, Dave, but you went out, as I told you, mate. You guys went out with a fight, so nothing wrong with that. That's the main thing. If you obviously nobody wants to go out the cup, but you guys can take pride that you competed and tried to qualify for the next round, and you went out fighting, mate. You went out fighting, and that obviously nobody, as I say, ball crossed into the box now for Cameroon as it's comes in at the back post. Oh, Cameroon has headed it into the back of the net. Wow, Cameroon have found the equalizer. It was just a quick cross into the box from this near side, and Cameroon rose the highest to head the ball past the goalkeeper and into the back of the net to level the score. Cameroon 1, Guinea 1. Well, that was a really good cross into the box from this near side. So Ngudu, I think it's Ngudu with the shot, with the goal. But yeah, hold your head high, Dave. You guys, as I say, went out fighting, so that's something to be proud about. Jamie's saying there is one game on BBC tomorrow night. Not sure who it is. but it starts at 11:30. Well, that is more likely to be. It's only one game at 1:30. So that'll be Wolves v Brentford then, mate. So that'll be Wolves v Brentford. Yeah, that'd be about right, wouldn't it? BBC a joke. It's because of the BBC that the other games are not on the telly, mate. That's why we can't get the other games on the club channels because of the BBC and ITV. They've boxed it off with the FA Cup. They won't allow club channels to share the FA Cup games because they've got the copyright. They've got the TV rights to it, and they don't want any other companies showing those games so that they can max out their views, which is just a disgrace. Just a disgrace. They don't think of fans, do they, guys? They don't think of fans seeing the game. All they think about is that they make profit out of it. It's a disgrace. But yeah, the PBC. Cameroon now with a free kick on this near side. Ball crossed in. It's headed away. Guinea pick up the possession outside the box. Now they knock it away out to this near side as the ball bounces out of play. And that will be a throw in on this near side. But thank you for letting me know, Jamie. Yeah. Thank you for that, mate. I'll be doing some more tomorrow. I'm only working my normal job in the morning tomorrow. I've actually took time off to be able to try and cover some of the African Cup of Nations to see if it helps us build Fanden and also Glasgow. It's only a short competition, as you guys know, only lasts about 3 weeks. So we're going to try and make the most of it. And I've took some days off where I will be doing it. I can't take every day off, but I've took some days off to cover it. But that's because I've managed to put some extra hours in as well. Last week and the week before, planning for it, guys, planning for it. Cameroon now with a cross into the box as it's knocked away by Guinea. And now Cameroon reacquired possession on the halfway line. Jamie is saying there is. I read that. Thank you for that, Jamie. Jamie laughing at Dave. Thank you, mate. Ken saying, hi, Dave. Back in the fun den. Thank you, Ken. Top stuff, mate. Loving the positive vibes from you guys. And Dave returning that same consideration. Top stuff, guys. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you. Ken saying, Bristol City v Hammers. Yeah, in the FA Cup. Yeah, that's a tricky tie for you guys away from home, actually. For West Ham fans. We've got a free kick here. Ken saying Bristol City v Hammers. Jamie. I already read that comment. So we've got a free kick here, guys. Got a free kick. So Nkudu to take it for Cameroon. All right, very central, this, guys. Ball. Oh, he's blasted it well over the bar there. Well, he's just gone for the glory, but he's messed it right up, blasting it well out of play. Kent is saying Rams got KOD by the Alex. By the Alex. What do you mean by the Alex? Sorry, Ken, I'm not following you there, mate. I think he codes his messages just so I don't understand them. Jamie saying, is it Ken? Thanks. Well, I'm glad you're getting that, Jamie, because I don't understand that. Rams got KOD by the Alex. I'm not following that at all. Sorry, it's gone over my head. Sorry, guys. Ghana now trying to come forward as Cameroon challenge, and the referee's blown for a foul here. So free kick on the edge of the centre circle. Jamie's saying it was so cold at 3:30 this morning. Getting in my van. I bet it was, Jamie. Yeah, I know. When I came out to my van this morning, it was all frozen up. So I know exactly what you're talking about, Jamie. Cameroon now with the possession. So now they play it out wide on that far side. Coming forward, ball crossed into the box, but it's deflected behind. And we've got a Ghana, a Guinea player down on the far side of the field. So corner for Cameroon on the far side. Corner comes in. It's headed away. Cameroon now picking up the shot. Possession on the edge of the box as the shot comes in. Goes through everybody and goes well wide of this near side post. But yeah, it has been fresh today, Jamie. Ken is saying Tuesday seems colder in our area. Snow expected. I know, Ken, do you know what? I've been hearing about snow coming since the beginning of December, and I've still not seen any. I've been hearing about snow coming. Honest, the weathermen have been saying, "Oh, the snow's coming. The whole UK is going to get flooded with snow. Big snowstorm coming from the north." I've not seen any snow yet. So I think these weathermen blowing smoke at the moment. Uh, so we're having another water break here, guys. No, it's not. It's a stoppage for the foul, so it's not an official water break. The player's just taking advantage of the break in play, coming over to get some water. Jamie is saying, I don't understand that message. No, I don't understand it either. Thank you for that, Jamie. Ken is saying the forecast for Tuesday, snow. Well, I hope so. Now, I'd like to see some snow. I like snow, but I've not seen any yet. Come on, ref, get this game back underway. Jamie's saying, Ken, Sheffield got a little bit of snow? Well, that's a little bit more than me, Jamie. We're not seeing none over here yet in Lancashire. So we're back underway as the ball kicked long up the field. Cameroon with the possession. Kenny saying, you mentioned that yesterday on the German game at Gladbach. It fell there too. What did I mention yesterday, Ken? About Germany. I don't remember saying anything yesterday about Germany. Well, if I did, my apologies. I've forgotten, mate. Cameroon now with the possession as they play it out wide on that far side. Now coming forward towards the edge of the Guinea box. Guinea come across to make the challenge as they win it back. Now Guinea trying to clear their lines as they knock the ball up the field. Cameroon trying to challenge for it, but Guinea managing to keep it as now they play it forward. Guinea with space to run into. As a foul comes in there from Cameroon, and that's got to be a red card. How's the referee giving that as a yellow card? That's got to be a red card. because he was in on goal. He's the last defender. That should be, by the rules of the game, that should be a straight red because he's the last defender and he's completely took out the player. That's a disgrace that the referee's not got the backbone to give the red card. The rules of the game, guys, the last defender takes out a forward player and it's supposed to be a red card. Am I wrong? Am I misunderstanding the rules? That's the rules of the game. If the last defender makes a challenge and fouls the defender, blatant foul like that, it's supposed to be a straight red. And the referee's bottled it and give a yellow. He was in on goal there. So Ghana, Guinea with a goal, free kick now. I'm trying to work out the distance here, guys. Quite a distance from goal, midway inside. I'd say 35 yards easily, if not more. So Guinea now with a free kick, ball crossed into the box. As the goalkeeper punches it away, Cameroon picking up the possession outside the box. As now we got one of the Guinea players down in the box as the referee stopped the play. And again, he's going to give this referee's a bit card happy, if you ask me. He's dishing out yellow cards all over the place for minimal fouls, but then he bottles it when there is a blatant foul that he should be given a red card for, in my opinion. And that's no favouritism to either team, guys. I'm just going by the rules of the game. The rules of the game, the last defender takes out a forward player, then it's supposed to be a straight red. That's the way I've always understood it. So, Muchad, I can't read his whole name, booked by the referee there. So, sorry, Ken, I'm not remembering mentioning something about Germany. If I did, I've forgotten, mate, so my bad. Jamie's saying, I can send snow over to you. I don't like it. Send it, mate. Send it. Have you got any melt-proof envelopes? Cameroon now with the possession. As they now play it out wide on this near side. Ball chipped forward as Ghana come to challenge for it. And the ball eventually goes out of play on this near side for a goal kick to Cameroon. Ken is saying, but it's January, expect more than December. It's in recent years. Yep, absolutely right, Ken. Well said, mate. It is. Well, I don't mind the snow. I don't mind it, to be fair. Don't mind it at all. So, Cameroon now with the goal kick. Ball kick long up the field. Now it's headed back in the direction it came from. Cameroon winning the possession on that far side, but no, they couldn't get to it. Well, they nearly did, but it's bounced out of play for a throw-in to Guinea on that far side. It's now, no, it's not. Referee's giving it to Cameroon. My apologies, guys. So Cameroon with the throw-in as the ball comes in. Cameroon now playing it across their defense. What the hell's the referee doing here? I'm confused. All right, it's gone out of play. I thought he'd given an offside there, but it put his flag up. So Guinea now with the throw-in as the ball comes in. Both sets of players challenging for it. Cameroon heading it back in the direction it came from as now Cameroon with the possession midway inside their own half as now they play it out wide to this near side, coming forward into the Guinea half of the field as they work their way up the field. Now the ball switched out to that far side with a long crossfield ball. And now Cameroon cross it into the box as it's headed away by Guinea, but Cameroon picking it up on the edge of the box. As now Cameroon play it back into the centre. Now shot from distance, and it's always rising as it goes over the bar. And that will be a goal kick to Guinea. Jamie's saying, Ken, I can't remember he say anything, saying something about Germany. No, I thank you, Jamie. No, I can't remember either, mate. I'm not sure what he's meaning there. Ken saying, never played in it as a kid. Well, oh, snow. In snow, fair enough. Jamie's saying, don't understand that, not a red card. I know, I agree, Jamie. Well said, mate. Yeah, well said. Like I say, I certainly don't want to see players get booked, but obviously by the rules of the game, it is supposed to be a red, isn't it? It is supposed to be, as I understand it, it's the rules of the game. Last defender takes out the forward player. It's a straight red. But like I say, a referee has bottled it, hasn't he, mate? Clearly bottled it. But I don't want to see any players getting sent off at all. But like I say, this is where we get frustrated with referees in it because uh, they don't use the rules to the way they're supposed to be. It seems like their interpretation of the rules, doesn't it? So they manage games by their own interpretation of the rules. Well, that doesn't help for consistency when we're as fans and players. And let's be honest, the players. If we're frustrated as fans, imagine how frustrated the players are, not knowing whether the referee's going to interpret it his way or by the rules of the game. Crazy, innit? Guinea now with the throwing on that far side as the ball comes in, and again the referee's just blowing his whistle every time. Guinea now playing the ball out wide on this near side. Ball played back into the centre circle as Cameroon come to press the ball. Guinea just play it back to the goalkeeper as now Cameroon come to press the ball from the front as the ball played out wide on this near side by the goalkeeper. Guinea knocking it forward as Cameroon intercept it. Now Cameroon coming racing down the centre of the field as they knock it out wide to that far side. Now the cross comes into the box as it's deflected behind, and that will be a corner on the far side for Cameroon. Jamie is saying this is why fans get so mad with refs and VAR. Absolutely well said, Jamie. Well said, mate. Totally agree with you, mate. Totally agree with you. Well, like I said, we're going to be highlighting more of the referees if our first referee teaser, which has just gone on today, gets some good interest. And hopefully we're doing more referees analysis in the future and more in depth as well. Hopefully, if it's received well. But I think we should, guys. Not enough YouTubers covering analysis of the referees. If we're going to analyze players and we're going to analyze managers, and especially when we get so many people calling for managers to be sacked, then we should be also analyzing the referees' performance, in my opinion. And hopefully, we'll be doing more of that in the future. Let's hope that first referee report is received well. That we just uploaded today. But yeah, well said, Jamie. You're spot on, mate. So we're just coming up to 70 minutes gone, guys. If you just joined us, it's currently Cameroon 1, Guinea 1. Ball with Guinea now on that far side as they try to come forward. Cameroon make the challenge as they win it, but then the ball just sneaks out of play, and that will be a throw-in on the far side to Guinea. Ken is saying it's the inconsistency. It's the inconsistency, particularly retime added on that I find difficult. I totally agree. Well said, Ken. Yep, yep. Like you say, mate, you make a great point there. I think the key thing that Ken's pointing out there, that's the main thing. What Ken's saying is the inconsistency. But yeah, the added on time has got stupid and all, hasn't it, mate? So I totally agree. Now the ball knocked down this near side as Cameroon win the possession. They kick the ball long up the field as now Guinea head it back to the goalkeeper. Hassan, how you doing, mate? Hassan with us. Hassan saying, well, I'll read out your comment in a minute, but welcome to the show, Hassan. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're having a good start to the week. Welcome to the show, Hassan. Ball kicked long down the field as Cameroon headed back in the direction it come from. Now Guinea with the possession as they knock it forward. Cameroon challenge for it, winning it back. Now Cameroon playing it out wide on this near side as they knock the ball long up the field, and it goes all the way back to the Guinea goalkeeper. Hassan is saying the UEFA Executive Committee has handed down a new set of orders to refs in Europe, taking down the last man on or denying a goal scoring opportunity will no longer be a red card offence. Right. Well, okay. Thank you for that, Hassan. That's interesting, mate. Thank you. Very informative, mate. That's very informative. Although I would point out that UEFA don't manage Africa Cup of Nations. UEFA is European football. So UEFA, UEFA do my head in anyway, changing. They do no right to mess about with the rules. So we've got a water break at the moment, guys. Stoppage for a water break. But thank you for that info, Hassan. Very helpful, mate. But yeah, UEFA doesn't manage games outside of Europe, so that shouldn't matter in this competition. But one thing I'm getting fed up with UEFA. Who are they? Who the hell do they think they are to change the rules of the game? Have they asked any fans? Have they done any fan reviews asking fans do they want the rule changed? This is what I'm talking about. This is why I'm building Fanden, guys, because football authorities are making decisions without your input. Has your club asked you whether you want that rule changed? Has any club asked you as a fan, or any organisation asked you as a fan, or any mainstream media company made you aware of where there's a fan survey going on to ask fans what they think? This is what is wrong with football, guys. We've got bigwigs sat in offices that know jack all about the game, and they're making decisions to change the game that we love. They don't love it. They just want the profit. We love it. And they think they've got the right to change rules of the game without even consulting or even analysing fans' opinion. It's an absolute disgrace. An absolute disgrace. And I really hope Fanden is a success, because if it is, I will call out these people happily, call them out. And FIFA, the most corrupt football organisation we have ever known in world football, leading the way, and UEFA and other organisations avoiding the spotlight for what they're doing wrong. Why? Because the spotlight's on FIFA. The spotlight, so it's basically the spotlight's at the top, so it's not filtering down. It's a disgrace. But thank you for that, Hassan. I'm not ranting at you, mate. I'm just ranting about UEFA. I cannot stand UEFA. They're an absolute disgrace. And I've not got a lot of time, as you guys can guess. I've not got a lot of patience when it comes to the football authorities. Too many people sitting in suits that don't care about the game. All they care about is the profit they get out of it. And it's just wrong. And it annoys me that the mainstream media don't highlight it more. It's really wrong. Why do the mainstream media not highlight it more? Because all they're interested in is profit. Well, yes, we want Fanden to be a success. And obviously, I would like it to earn some money to help me be able to do it as a full-time job. But I want to do it because I'm passionate about the game. I love the game, and I'm passionate about fans having a voice in the game. I think fans pile so much money into the game. Fans deserve to be consulted about decisions like what Hassan's just pointed out to us. Yes, it might be a good rule to change, but should fans not be consulted? Should you as a club and your fan community not be consulted and asked your opinion? At least, 100 fans from your club get asked, do you think that this should be a change in rule? Ask your opinion. They don't have to listen, but at least take in consideration what fans are thinking. It's just so wrong. It really bugs me, guys. But sorry for my rant. And I'm not meaning to get mad with you, Hassan. Thank you for the info. You are a gentleman, mate. I'm just saying, UEFA and FIFA, as you guys know, I've got no love for them organisations whatsoever. None whatsoever. Jamie Wotton saying, see you in the next game, having my tea. It's chicken and chips. No worries, Jamie. Thank you for being with us, mate. You are a gentleman. Loving the support you've shown this afternoon. Thank you, Jamie. Enjoy your food, mate. And yeah, hopefully see you on the next one, mate. Best wishes to you and your lovely lady. And thank you for the support, mate. You're a top man. Top man. Thank you, mate. And Ken saying, bye, Jamie. Enjoy your CNC. Absolutely loving that. Top stuff like that, Ken. Enjoy your CNC. I like that. Sounds good to me, Ken. That's a cracking abbreviation. Cameroon have just had a header on goal, but they've headed it well wide. Kenny's saying, blatant cheating as it must be a foul. It's all about the intent. Yeah, I agree with that, Ken. Well said, mate. Well said. It's the intent. That's the thing. It should be common sense. It comes down to the thing we keep coming back to, doesn't it, guys? Referees don't use common sense, do they? It's been privatized. You can buy it on the New York Stock Exchange, but if you expect people to show common sense in official positions these days, they haven't got none because they've sold it for shares on the stock market. So they have no common sense. It's just been sold off. They can get more for it on the stock market than they can for by using it to show their intelligence as a person. So yeah, don't expect common sense, guys. That would be that's just stupid to expect common sense. Cameroon now playing the ball out wide as the ball crossed into the box. Guinea knocking it away. It's now both sets of players challenging for it on that far side. As Cameroon win the ball back. Now Cameroon playing it back towards the centre circle as now they play it forward down the centre of the field. Ball knocked out wide on this near side as Cameroon come towards the edge of the box. Ball crossed in as Guinea knock it away and back up the field. And now what's the referee? Well, we've got a Guinea player down on the field on that far side of the pitch. And the referee stopping the play to check on him. Oh, yeah, just stood on his feet. We're just seeing a replay of the challenge there. Stood on his foot. But yeah, well said, Ken. Ken is saying cooling breaks galore through. Temperatures must be scorching. Absolutely. Yep. You can't blame the water breaks, Ken. You're right, mate. The temperatures must be absolutely scorching. Well said, mate. So we've got another break in play. We're just waiting for the referee to get us back underway. Ken is saying, hi, Hassan. Awesome. Thank you, Ken. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, mate. Hassan is saying, I am still searching about the Confederation of Africa football rules regarding about last man red card offence. Well, thank you very much for that, Hassan. You are a gentleman. Appreciate you researching that, mate. Very kind of you. What a guy. You are a star, mate. Thank you for looking that up. Appreciate it, Hassan. And welcome to the show as well, mate. If I forgot to mention it before, my apologies. So Cameroon now with a throw-in on that far side. Now the ball comes in as Cameroon now with the possession in the centre of the park. Now they play it forward as it's knocked out wide on that far side. Now Cameroon crossing it into the box, but it's a poor delivery as it goes out of play. And that will be, I think it's going to be a corner. It took a deflection. So, yeah, corner on the far side for Cameroon. Davey's saying, sorry, bye, Jamie. Hello, and hello, Hassan. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, mate. And Ken also saying, hello, Dave. You guys are class. Thank you. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, guys. Ball comes in from the corner as it's knocked away up the field. And eventually it bounces out on this near side for a throw-in. So Cameroon now with the throw-in, bang on the halfway line as the ball comes in. Now Cameroon knocking it out wide on this near side as they work the ball forward. As Guinea come to press the ball, Cameroon just play it back to the halfway line as now they knock it out wide to that far side. Now Cameroon with a cross into the boxes, Guinea knocking it away, and the ball bounces out of play on that far side for a throw-in. Now the ball with Cameroon on that far side. Ball crossed in as they go straight to the goalkeeper who manages to pluck the ball out the air and relieve the pressure momentarily for Guinea. If you're just joining us, guys, we're on 82 minutes gone. Cameroon 1, Guinea 1. Guinea down to 10 men for a red card incident in the first half. But arguably, if you go by the traditional rules of the game, Cameroon should also be down to 10 men for a foul on the last man in the defence. As Guinea almost got in on goal. Now, the ball knocked out wide on this near side as Guinea intercept it, heading it forward. But Cameroon acquire the possession as they just knock the ball back to the halfway line. Now, Cameroon playing it into the centre circle as they knock it out wide on that far side. Now, Cameroon working the ball up the pitch on the far side of the field as now the ball chipped towards the byline as Guinea come to a challenge for the ball, but Cameroon managing to retain it as they just play it back up the field. Now, still on that far side is Cameroon now with a cross into the box as Guinea knock it away to this near side, but Cameroon picking up the possession as now they play it back up the field. Now the ball played back into the centre of the park as now Cameroon switched the play out to that far side. Now coming forward, ball crossed into the box as Cameroon tried to intercept it, but immediately challenged by Guinea as Cameroon knock it towards the edge of the box. And now a shot comes in, but it's always rising and goes over the bar and out of play. And now Guinea player down with cramp. And Dave saying hello again, Ken. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Top stuff, mate. You guys are absolutely class. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, guys. So both teams making a substitution there, guys. Ball kicked long out wide to this near side as it's knocked out of play on this near side. So it's Mohamed Bayou coming off. Now Cameroon with the possession, and it's Jose Conte coming on to replace him. Now Cameroon playing the ball out wide on that far side as they play the ball forward. Guinea coming to press the ball, but Cameroon just play it back into the centre of the park. Now Cameroon with the ball played out wide on this near side as Guinea come to press the ball, but Cameroon just play it back into the centre of the field as now they come forward, working their way towards the edge of the Guinea box. Ball played out wide on that far side, but it's a poor delivery and rolls out of play for a throw-in on that far side, right next to the corner flag. Ken is saying this is so far a tournament of shocks. Fair enough, Ken. Well, yeah, you know better than me, mate. As I said, I've only ever watched a handful of games in the Africa Cup of Nations before, mainly in the knockout stages. When it gets to the knockout stages, I've not really watched the group stages in previous seasons. But that's made not because of anything against African football. I love all football. It's just because obviously normally there's a lot of European football going on at the same time. Now the ball played forward as Guinea intercept it. Now Guinea knocking it out wide to this near side as they race forward up the field but it's just sneaks out of play there, and that will be a throw in on this near side. But yeah, thank you for the insight, Ken. As I say, not watched it enough in previous seasons to know that, to be sure, mate. But thank you for the insight, mate. Ken is saying Gaz on a rant, but he is right. No fan consultation. Absolutely, thank you, Ken. Very kind of you to say, mate. Yeah, well, those are the things, like I say, those are the things the mainstream media should be highlighting, but they don't. They don't. It's a disgrace. That's why I've got no time for the mainstream media, because they do not. They like to posture and pretend to be interested in fans and supportive, but in reality, they're not. In reality, all they care about is the profit margin. Cameroon now knocking the ball into the box as they get the shot off, and the goalkeeper makes a fantastic save as he manages to retain the ball under pressure there. I've just worked out what the part Sport might have been banging on about before with the Lions. I don't know if he was, but he didn't clarify it, did he? Uh, one of the teams. I'm not sure if it's Cameroon or Guinea. One of them has got lions as their. I think it's their mascot or something. I've just seen it in the stands. The fans with the lions. So I think it's Cameroon. Is it Cameroon that have lions as a mascot? Might be. Maybe that's what the part Sport was going on about before, but he didn't explain what he was meaning. So I can't. I'm not able to read minds, unfortunately. But thank you for that, Ken. Very nice of you to say, mate. And yeah, like I say, that's part of the reason why I'm building Fandom, mate, because I'm frustrated with uh, the way that football is going, and all these people in it just for the money. Just for the money, it's a disgrace. Cameroon now playing the ball forward, but it's intercepted by Guinea. It's Guinea now trying to work their way down this near side, but as they play the ball forward, it's intercepted there by Cameroon. Now Cameroon playing the ball back to the goalkeeper as it's played out wide on that far side. Now Cameroon knocking it into the centre of the park. I say now play it forward into the Guinea half of the field. Guinea come to challenge for it, and the referee has blown for the foul there. Well, I think if it finishes 1-1, guys, which is very much looking like it's going to, I think that will be a fair result, to be honest. There's not been an awful lot in this game to separate the two sides. Now, Cameroon with a free kick as the ball crossed into the box. It's headed on, but the goalkeeper manages to intercept that quite comfortably. So 6 minutes to be added on at the end of this second half, guys. Goalkeeper kicks the ball long down the field as Cameroon intercept it on that far side, midway inside their own half of the field, as now they play the ball back into the centre of the park. Now Cameroon coming forward as they chip the ball out wide to this near side, but it's a poor delivery, and the ball bounces out of play for a throw in to Guinea, midway inside the Guinea half of the field. Hassan is saying Cameroon is known as the indomitable lions. Well, thank you very much for that, Hassan. Top man, thank you for letting me know that, mate. Thank you, very kind of you to let me know that, mate. Oh, Cameroon just knocking it back to the goalkeeper there. Guinea almost getting in behind. But thank you, Hassan. Yeah, I was, well, the Part Sport made a comment before about Lions, but it made absolutely no sense. And he was doing it yesterday. So I don't know whether it was with relation to the Africa Cup of Nations or something else. But there was a few strange comments in it. One was about Lions. And I just couldn't make sense of it, mate. I just could not make sense of what he was saying. And he didn't explain. I can't read minds, so I'm not sure if that was what he was meaning. But as I say, he didn't take the time to explain what he was getting at. But thank you for telling me that, Hassan. Very helpful, mate. The referee blowing his whistle fanatically. Dave is saying, thanks, Gaz, Stevie, and all the usual suspects. I'm away for my dinner. See you on the next stream. Next stream, guys and girls. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Enjoy your food, mate, and thank you very much for that. Appreciate the support, mate. Enjoy your evening meal. And thank you for your kind words, mate. Take care. All the best to you and your family. Thank you, Dave. And yeah, if you're not too busy later, hopefully see you. But if not, hopefully catch you on a stream tomorrow. But thank you, Dave. Top man. Thank you, mate. Take care. So throwing on this near side for Guinea. Just inside the Cameroon half. Ball thrown long down the field as now headed back in the direction it came from as Guinea now knocking it into the centre of the park as they try to come forward. Cameroon trying to make the challenge there is Guinea with the possession. Now Guinea with a shot from distance, but it's going wide and goes out of play, and that will be a goal kick to Cameroon. Ken is saying that's right. That's right. Song Eto's Roger Miller. I seen Eto's in the stand. If that's who you're talking about. But thank you for that, Ken. And Ken also saying, enjoy your din-dins, Dave. See you soon in the fan din-dins. Thank you, Ken. I've not heard that saying for a while, din-dins. I've not heard that for ages, din-dins. And Dave saying, thanks, Gaz. No worries, mate. Thank you very much, Dave. Take care, mate. Thank you for that. And Dave saying, thanks, Ken. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Loving the positive vibes, mate. You are an absolute star. So Cameroon, I've got a free kick here midway inside the Guinea half of the field. Ball crossed into the box as it's headed away by Guinea. And now they knock it away outside the box, but Cameroon picking it up further up the field as now they play back in towards the centre circle. Ball chipped out wide on this near side as Cameroon trying to create one last chance here before the final whistle as Guinea come across to challenge for it and knock it out of play. And that will be a throw in on this near side. Oh my God. Well, Guinea are making a substitution here with literally seconds remaining of the game, which is just absolute madness. Why would you leave it so late in the game to make a substitution? That's crazy. So Mori Konata coming off. So Silla coming on to replace him. Cameroon now with the throw in as they play the ball back into the centre of the field. Now the ball played out wide to this near side as Ghana come to challenge for it. Ball crossed into the box as Ghana head it away. And now Ghana with the possession as they play it out wide on that far side. Now trying to hit Cameroon on the counter-attack as Cameroon managed to deflect the ball out of play on that far side as it goes out for a throw-in. Almost bang on the halfway line. Hassan is saying these African nations teams are known with the lion nicknames. Morocco, the Atlantis Lions, Senegal as the Lions of Teranga, and Cameroon, the indomitable Lions. Well, thank you for that, Hassan. I didn't know that. Well, I should have. I knew that lions were associated with Africa, obviously. But as I said earlier on in the stream, I've only ever watched the African Cup of Nations before, briefly, as a neutral fan for the knockout stages. So obviously, I got a lot to learn about. Got a lot to learn about African football. But thank you for that, Hassan. You are a gentleman. Appreciate you sharing that info, mate. You are a gentleman. Thank you, mate. So there goes the final whistle, guys. And it at full time, it has finished Cameroon 1, Guinea 1. Let's have a look how that game has gone in numbers. So we look at the match stats and how it looks in the group. So bear with me a second, guys. Please do drop any final comments in now, guys, as we'll be jumping off to get ready for the next one. As we've got another Africa Cup of Nations game coming at 8 o'clock. So it's so this is how the game has gone in numbers, guys. Total shots 13 for Cameroon, 6 for Guinea. Shots on target 2 for Cameroon, 2 for Guinea. Possession 70% for Cameroon, 30% for Guinea. Pass accuracy 447 for Cameroon, 204 for Guinea. Pass accuracy 84% for Cameroon, 60% for Guinea. Fouls 14 against Cameroon, 14 also against Guinea. Yellow cards 2 for Cameroon, 1 for Guinea. Red cards just the 1 against for Guinea. And offsides 1 for Cameroon, none for Guinea. Corners 5 for Cameroon and none for Guinea. So this is how the group looks at the end of that game, guys. As you can see, both teams sharing the points, and that has them equal second in the group, with Senegal leading the pack in Group C at the top. Senegal on 3 points with that win earlier for against Gambia. So there you go, guys. No final comments, guys? I'm sorry, you can't see that group, can you? There you go. I'll have to scroll it up a bit more. My bad. Didn't realize that, guys. So there you go. Hopefully you can see that now. There you go. So yeah, and as I say, guys, we're going to be covering the next game, which is Algeria v Angola at 8 o'clock. So I'm going to go and get off and get ready for that game. Hopefully you guys can join me then if you're not too busy. But if you are, thank you very much for coming, getting involved in today's game, guys. As I say, we'll be covering that game tonight. We'll be covering some more Africa Cup of Nations throughout the week, but obviously we'll also be covering UK football in between as well, as we help out our sister channel, Gazgo, not able to do live streams yet that will make an impact on views. So we've switched to helping out here on our sister channel as Fanden helps out Gazgo until Gazgo is properly up and running. We need that magical 100 subs to get us in the algorithm on Gazgo. But in future competitions, Gazgo will be the channel to cover the Africa Cup of Nations and any other football outside the UK. Ken saying 10 men Ghana, Guinea, gain a precious point. Absolutely, yep. Well said, Ken. Well said, mate. Totally agree. Thank you for that, Ken. And Ken also saying thank you for the stream, guys. My pleasure, Ken. Thank you for your contribution as well. As I always say, you guys contribute with your conversation and positive vibes in the chat, and it's always appreciated. So thank you, Ken, to you also, mate. And no worries. My pleasure, mate. My pleasure. Thank you, Ken. So, yep, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you, Hassan, also, and Ken. Thank you, guys, for your help in the background with some bits of information. Really is appreciated. And as I say, if you're not too busy, hopefully join me on the next one. But if not, hopefully catch you either tomorrow or later on in the week. But for now, that's it from me, guys. I'll see you hopefully at 8 o'clock or on future streams. Bye for now.